Hi, this is Kishore. Let's create a chart, a report where we can show the sum of profit, the sum of order quantity, and the sum of sales, everything within a single report. So how can we do that? By using the parameters. Today we're going to learn about that. Okay. So to do that, let's start by connecting to the data source. So let's open a new workbook. So let's connect to the new workbook. We connect to our sample data source called superstore sales. So let's drag the order sheet, go to the sheet where you want to create the report. So let's first create the initial report where we want to analyze the daily sales. Okay. So for that we need two metrics. One is the order date and the other is sales amount. Switch the order date by year to the day so that we can see the daily sales. So right now we are able to see the sales by day for all the years, right, starting from 2014 all the way up to 2017. Okay, so this is the sum of sales. So if I want to show the sum of profit, I can drag the sum of profit onto the existing measure, and let's remove this one. So now you can see the sum of the sum of profit by day. Similarly, if you want to see the order quantity by day, replace the existing measure. Okay. Now you're seeing the sum of order quantity by day. Let's say if I want to show all the three values within a single chart, how would I do that? One way to do that is by showing them side by side like this. You can create a single chart where you can put all the metrics together. But this is not how I want to show the data. I want to show everything within a single piece of chart. So I can do that by using the parameters and the calculations. Okay. So this is the initial chart. So to do that, let's create a parameter. So we'll call it top n. We'll change it to the string and create a list because we want to type the values. So just type all the measures you want to select within the drop down list. So I want to select three measures: profit, quantity, and the sales. So you don't have to type the exact names. Maybe I want to call it as order quantity, and the sales amount. Okay. So I created a parameter called top n. Sorry, I need to change it. I'll change it. I'll call it as the toggle metric. So in the parameter called toggle metric, I have typed three values. Okay. Now let's create another calculated measure. So I want to call it as a display measure, and we'll type a case statement. Toggle metric when the value within that parameter is profit, we're going to choose the column called profit. Okay, just type profit. So understand the difference between these two names. The profit that you see here is the value within the metric, within the parameter called toggle metric, and the profit that you see here, that's the actual column name. So that's the actual column name. When order quantity then order. So when it's quantity. When it's sales amount, then we're going to choose the column called sales. Just end it, end that statement with the end. So click OK. So before clicking OK, let's understand this calculation. So basically what we are seeing is when we choose a value called profit within the parameter called toggle metric. So this is the toggle metric. When you choose a value called profit within that, let's put it on the control here. So when you choose a value called profit within this parameter called toggle metric, you're going to choose the column called profit. When we choose the value called order quantity in that toggle metric, we're going to choose the column called quantity, and when the value is sales amount, we're going to choose the column called sales. So that's what we're doing here. Alright, so right now we're displaying the sum of quantity. Okay. So if I want to, first I need to replace the sum of quantity with the measure that we just created. So just drag it on top of the existing measure. Okay. So what we are basically seeing here is the order quantity. Let's switch to profit. Now you are seeing the profit. Let's switch to sales amount. Now you are seeing the sales amount. So what is really happening is whenever you are selecting the value called sales amount in your parameter, whenever you're selecting the value called sales amount within the parameter, we are choosing the actual column called sales within our calculation. So the sum of display measure is nothing but sum of sales. If you're changing the value to order quantity, when you're changing the value within the toggle metric to order quantity, we are choosing a column called quantity. So we are choosing this column called quantity. So sum of display measure in this case is nothing but sum of quantity. So in this way, by creating a calculation and the parameter, we are able to switch the measure and we can show the profit, the order quantity, and sum of sales within a single chart. So here we're going to change one more thing, which is the title. So here if we want to display the measure that we are selecting, you can replace the whole order sheet, and let's display the value that we are selecting within the parameter. So for that, let's select the toggle metric parameter, and we'll append a static value called by day. Okay. So what are the value that you're getting here? The sales amount is actually the value that you're getting, that you're providing within the parameter. If you switch it to profit, now you'll see that the title is also changed. Now we are showing the profit by day. So let's put it in the center and make it bold. So in this way, it will properly display what the measure that you're showing within the chart. So right now we're showing the profit. If we switch it to order quantity, now we are showing the order quantity by day, and now we are showing the sales amount by day. So by using the parameter, the calculation, we can display all the three metrics within a single chart. I hope you understood the topic. Thanks for watching the video.